Good evening, Simon here, Explosive Action, back with my June update. You can see this pile is not as big as other ones. Something that I should be making up for in the next month, I think. There are changes afoot with Australian tax law, which some people may have heard of, and the government, in their wisdom, has decided to remove the really cool import threshold that we had on low value deliveries, like for DVDs. They've scrapped it and are implementing a tax on everything that comes in the country. And their stupid idea is to make the sellers overseas pick up the tax for them. Hey, boo! And of course, Amazon, being the biggest, said, we're not doing that. You get your own damn tax. And as of July 1st, Amazon.com, DE, UK, JP, all of them, anything international will no longer ship to Australia. I have spent the last month swearing and will not be doing so in this update. They claim to have a global shipping store, they call it, which will be open on the Australian Amazon, which currently is lame and sells nothing. But other than that, other shops like Diabolic DVD, they don't sell enough to Australia for the tax to worry, so that will continue as it was. Other small players should be okay. We just have to wait and see what happens. So, long story short, I have put in a lot of orders and pre-orders for the next few months because Amazon did say they are honouring all pre-orders, so that has been done. Anyway, that's enough waffling. On with the update. So we'll start off with the DVD and Blu-ray pile, and over here we have Termination Man. I got this in a trade. It looks like some real shocking action right here, which is my favourite type of action. It's got steel rails back. Oh yeah, bring it on. Look at that cheap looking font and everything. It's amazing. Australian DVD. And yeah, I'm going in fairly blind on this. It just looked craptacular 90s action garbage. So, yep, Termination Man. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of it. The package. I know Extra the Mutilator will be happy that I picked this up. I haven't got the blue. I found this DVD next to brand new for $1 in a charity store. And that will do me for the moment. If I like it, I'll get one of the Blu-rays. There's a UK and a US one. But, hey, for $1, I am not going to leave it behind. Gene Hackman, the package, certainly looks cool. And I know, as I said, Extra is a big fan. Next up, Let the Right One In, the original Norwegian one. I had the UK blue of this, but honestly, I hated the cover. There's a thing about UK Blu-rays, UK DVDs, unless it's something like Arrow or 88, the covers are just atrocious. I don't know what the go is. I've said this before. Anyway, the cover was awful, and I had an opportunity to get this for $4, so hey, here we are. Great film, one of my favourites. And yeah, the nice US disc here from Magnet, so very cool. The Giant Spider Invasion. This is out of print, I believe, now. I got this another trade, actually, so that was cool. The Deluxe Collector's Edition. It's multi-disc. Has disc and posters, like comic card type things. Pretty packed. All kinds of features. So, yeah. I have not seen this film, but yeah, cheap stop-motion spiders sounds like my bag. So, The Giant Spider Invasion. From what year is this? 1975. Should be glorious. Good stuff. DVD upgrade here. Here Comes the Devil from Adrian Garcia Abogliano. I'm sure I butchered that. I enjoyed this DVD. I think it was out on Accent out here. And again, this was in the same pile of $4 Blu-rays from Magnet. Got a bunch of magnets cheap, basically. So yeah, happy to upgrade this one. Very cool. We didn't get the blue out here, just the DVD, which I'm seeing more and more occurrences of. What is going on in this country? I don't know. We've got taxes and we've got more DVDs than Blu-rays. I Saw the Devil. Another DVD upgrade, unrated cut. So I think this is the longer international one, I think. There's two different cuts of this film. Both are uncut, but they're different cuts, if that makes sense. Another DVD upgrade. So that's really cool. Korean horror that got a lot of rave when it came out, and deservedly so. It's a pretty special, violent film. I Saw the Devil on Blu-ray. The Devil Incarnate. This was free. I can't argue with free. Paul Naschy film. A good friend of mine, bought this from Amazon, and it arrived hilariously damaged. Now, I put it in a new case. This is the old copy. She got a new one, and it was bent up. One whole corner was bent up, but through some saving, you can see here on the spine, it's a little bit creased, but whatever. As I said, it's free. The price is right. Disc was fine, all that. Yeah, bit of surgery and into a new case, and it's near as good as new. 1979 Naschy film, but I've never seen. And, didn't pay for it, so that's pretty cool. Devil Incarnate. Let's see what that one's like. Killing Salazar, also called Cartels in the US. This is the German Blu-ray. Yet another Steven Seagal, 3 minutes in the movie. Luke Goss, 87 minutes in the movie. That's fine with me. Luke Goss is fine enough for B-movie action. I always call him the poor man's Jason Statham. It's that kind of stuff. He was good in the Death Race sequels and a bunch of other films since then, so that's fine. And yes, I watched it, and Seagal is just like in his Sniper film. Spends the whole film, bar one fight scene, in a chair. I don't know how it keeps happening. He gets films to sit down. Anyway, Killing Salazar. I didn't get the US disc because it cost more, and I thought the Cartels title was stupid, and this cover was better. So, Killing Salazar. It's actually not a bad film, but an excellent film. My God, Savage Dog, Scott Adkins. I think this might be my favorite Adkins film now. I'm a big fan of his stuff, and this is quite possibly number one now. It is incredibly violent revenge action film. Again, the German Blu-ray. And the main reason I went for this one over the US disc, if you care, is the US Blu-ray is a burn on demand. This is a pressed disc. Very annoying. BDRs are now becoming more commonplace for retail releases. Sign of the times, I guess. But Germany is becoming the last bastion of proper physical media. I think we're all going to be buying from Germany a lot in the future, and if I can, here in Australia. See how we go. Anywho, Savage Dog. If you like hard-hitting action, lots of fights, explosions, serious gory revenge, check that one out. Death Spies on a Murderer, new one from Arrow Video, Joe D'Amato film. And I had the the old Raro DVD, I think, and I never watched it. It just didn't happen. And here I am, upgrading an unwatched title to Blu-ray. I wouldn't say it's the first time either. Oh well, that's the life. Gothic horror giallo hybrid with an awesome cover. This is the reverse. The other cover I didn't care too much for, which is what happens with Arrow. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. It looks like that, basically. Death Spies on a Murderer. And lots and lots of features, which is really good. And that's this one. So I will be checking out Death Smiles on a Murderer soon. Nice little upgrade here, the Bloodthirsty trilogy. I had the UK DVDs of these, which were pretty poor transfers. And now I've got the really unexpected. This came out, really nice Arrow Blu-ray trilogy. It's got a nice sort of matte, but it feels like felt. It's really weird, these new slips they use, but they're really cool. Some people refer to these as like Japanese Hammer films, and that's pretty accurate. Yeah, from Toho. So that's yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't checked out the transfers on these, but yeah, Japanese version of Hammer vampire films, and yeah, pretty good. Get the poster art underneath, which is really cool. Probably what was used Japanese cinemas at the time. Directed by Mishiya Yamamata. I'm so sorry. But anywho, that's the Bloodthirsty trilogy. I think it's still available, so grab one if you want it. This one, ooh, may have just gone out of print. Not sure. Vinegar Syndrome's latest release, Pets. Look at that embossed slip. Wow. Look at those assets. Amazing. Pets. One sleazy damn film, this one. Whew. Upgrading from the Code Red DVD, which had a cover similar to that. Not checked out this transfer yet, but I'm imagining some high definition trash this time round. The DVD looked okay, but everything Vinegar Syndrome touches in regards to transfer is gold. So, Pets, happy to upgrade that one. And for what is this, the fourth time now? The House and Sorority Row, and like the second time just from Scorpion releasing. So here we are again. They've gone and remastered it again. Of course, it's the best edition so far. It blows the old one out of the water. It blows the 88 film slash line out of the water. This slip cover, I don't care for it at all, really. The one underneath, which was also new art, they should have used on the slip. Don't know why they went for that. It's pretty boring. But anywho, good fun film, this one. House and Sorority Row. From, what year is this? 82, fairly early in the slasher cycle. Quite inventive, and has all the tropes that you would see in later films. So, yep, good fun film. And my favourite, bar none, Blu-ray of this update. Terminator 2 with Arnold. No, it's not. This is... Oh, that's right. It's very hard to get out this slip. It's a strange thing. Shocking Dark. I won't get the other side out. Google it if you want. This is a Bruno Mattei film, which I never thought would get a DVD, let alone... was it 4K, 2K remaster? Whatever. An amazing remaster on Blu-ray from Severin. And it's like just utterly amazing film. It is popcorn entertainment at its best that you can only get from Bruno Mattei. He of Strike Commando, Robo War, all of the Intervision zombie films from a couple of years ago. That's the same guy. Terminator 2 was the title they used in Italy, which is just brilliant, because when this came out, there wasn't a Terminator 2 yet, a real Terminator 2, so they thought they'd get away with it. And Severin have a pretty funny marketing campaign when this Blu-ray came out, was that you could only buy this slipcover direct from them, and you still can, until they received a cease and desist. It's all in fun. I doubt anybody would ever bother this day and age. It's still available. And I highly recommend you get it. The film is fun. It is a mix of Aliens, Predator, and Terminator. Sometimes he rips off entire scenes, pieces of dialogue, and makes them worse. It's just... This is a great film. You need to see it. And on to the Asian part of my update, as has been tradition for a few months now. This is the Akira Kurosawa collection edition of Rashomon. I didn't have this one. Eastern Eye release from mid-2000s. I found it in a pawnbroker for $2, and I was very happy with that. It was... Actually, no, it wasn't. It was in Vinnie's. For $3, I lie. I haven't got that sticker off yet. And it was, yeah, not an ex-rental. Nice. I think it's double-sided. As they did. Yeah, double-sided. Disc was completely new. Very happy. And one I haven't seen. I have not seen Rashomon, so it's a win-win all around. Some classic 60s, no, 50s. 50s. There you go. 1950 on the dot. This is a very early one. So there you go, Rashomon. Looking forward to that. Going forward a few decades, Big Bullet. What a title. Stumbled across this on eBay and thought this looked like my kind of thing. Looked it up, confirmed that it should be my kind of thing, from 1996 on the Universal release, Hong Kong DVD. Looks like good fun bullet action, proper Hong Kong stuff right here. And I'm not familiar with the stars in it. Still learning my way around a lot of the actors in these films, but the screens and pieces I've seen from the film look like it's going to be great fun. So, Big Bullet, what a title. One that Extra, the Mutilator, again, has been recommending me to get for a while. Double Tap from Lo Chi Loeng, and another Universal Laser and Video release. A newer film from 2000. So there you go. Probably one of the newest Hong Kong films of this style that I will have seen, I think. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be going in for this, but it looks like a really good fun one. So yep, Double Tap, another recommendation from Extra. And another upgrade, 13 Assassins, Takeshi Mike, how you want to say it. I've always said Mike, but I have been told that's wrong. But anyway, the US Blu-ray from Magnet with the slip, which is very cool. Another one of the ones I paid $4 for. Very happy to get this one. Good film. Nice, fun film. I really enjoyed his latest one. The name escapes me right at this precise moment. But I didn't enjoy the Australian Blu-ray, which was cropped from scope to what they call, quote-unquote, full HD. Very annoying. But anyway, 13 Assassins is a similar style. And, yeah, really cool modern take on classic samurai. So very nice, 13 Assassins. 2 new ones from 88 Films. Now, interesting thing. 88 are no longer allowed to sell the Shaw Brothers range direct from their store, unless you live in the UK. They've been a bit cagey about this. They just say, we're not allowed. And you say, well, what happened? You had 22 releases of this. Why did you discover this now? No reply. So that's annoying. You can get them from Amazon UK, but, hey, as I said at the start, they no longer sell to Australia. So not sure what I'm going to be doing on these ones, but I do know they said that the slips are no longer exclusive to their store. So you just need to get in early at whatever retailer has them if you want to get the slips. So that'll be touch and go, I guess. Diabolic DVD will have them, and I'm sure they'll have the slips, so I might have to go that route. Black Magic Part 2. This one is way more insane than the first film, and comes highly recommended. Upgrading the Shriek Show DVD, this one. Really nice slip, of course. That's the other cover underneath. Pretty mental film. 75 Hong Kong horror. And the other one, I've not seen this one. Spiritual Boxer. I really like that blue. It's really, really different. Very cool. So yeah, Spiritual Boxer. Number 21. Yep. From the same director of Chamber of Shaolin, which 36 Chamber of Shaolin, which I really enjoyed. Oh, and Drunken Master 2. There you go. I didn't know that. Same director. I'm sure to like this then, Spiritual Boxer. So I might chuck this one higher up the pile than some other things. Lastly, 4 things left. VCDs. Yes, I've been doing this. And we have a theme. All these are Yukari Oshima films, and at least in some way, this is a Book of Heroes, which is possibly her first film. And as such, she's only in it for a small amount, but doesn't matter, because when she's there, she's kicking ass. Absolutely kicking ass. This one was fun. It's the only one of the 4 VCDs here I've actually seen so far. This was good fun, vintage 85, 86 Hong Kong action. Has sort of a similar thing to the Yes Madam films, as that kind of feel in the Line of Duty, those kind of films. So yeah, fans of those, check this one out. There is no DVD, I don't think. This VCD from Fortune Star, which I got new and sealed, amazingly, seems to be the best way to watch it. And tell you what, the Fortune Star VCD quality has got to be the best of any of the VCDs I've seen. They're just really crisp. You can tell it's not a DVD, but it's still pretty good. So yeah, recommend that. A Punch to Revenge. What a title. It's gone straight through the automatic translator, that one. A Punch to Revenge. Haven't seen, as I said, so I don't know too much about it except for that Yukari is in it. But it looks pretty punchy and revengey. And a big ass explosion behind them. So that's awesome. Punch to Revenge. This one I've been told from, whoa, that name again, Extra the Mutilator, The Direct Line. He recommended this film. So I picked it up. He has actually told me to save it for a rainy day. It's that good. So I don't know. I don't usually do that. I hear that kind of thing and go, shit, it's going straight to the top of the pile right now. So we shall see what I do with The Direct Line. But again, more Yukari. Should be fun. I know it will be fun. And lastly, this shows how deep in I'm getting. Kickboxer's Tears with no subtitles. That's right, it's in Cantonese. And it's in optional Mandarin and it has no English subtitles. So, yeah, but I didn't pay much. I paid $4. So, whatever. $4 for a VCD, I cannot understand. It's about the only way to see it. I think there's a bootleg DVD going around with custom subtitles, but this is the only legit release I'm aware of. Might be a VHS, I don't think it's subtitled either. But anyway, there you go. Kickboxer's Tears, more Yukari. I thought I'd mention this one. New little zine taking off. Asian Cinema Takeout has a Facebook group as well, which I've joined. Nice, fun little knit group there. And the magazine is really cool. Comes with some stickers. Very old school way of putting it together. Articles contributed by whoever, and I know that, as you can see a name there, Jesse Midnight Crawler, may be familiar to some of you. He's one of the key writers and did the back art here, so very cool. So check out the Facebook group to get some info on this. You can download the magazine for free and print it out. That's what you do. It's very cool. So that's the update. Hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.